What is up? I believe we are live right at 5 o'clock. I just got a notification right on my screen there. Let me double check that we are live on all platforms before I move forward, because the last time I went live, if you guys didn't know, I came back last Friday. Actually, no, we are definitely live. I just got a notification on my iPad there. Let me make sure we're live on Facebook as well. And today we're just going to be going through some beats in the beat critique section. And then if anyone wants to turn in or submit beats, you can do so in the Discord, and the link is in the YouTube description. So if you are watching live on YouTube, you could check it there. If you're live on Twitch, we're also live on Twitch. There's a link in the bottom area of Twitch. And actually, speaking of Twitch, let me hop on over there on my screen to double check that I am live on there as well. And it's been a while since I went live, besides this past Friday. But this past Friday, I was sort of, hold on, let me pause that. I wasn't doing any beat critiques, so I know the beat critiques are quite backed up for sure. So I'll be running through quite a few of those tonight. But we are live again every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which was the old schedule. So we are bringing back the consistency for the lives. My channel. Yep, we are live on Twitch. Perfect. And on Facebook. All right, so let's actually go to something more recent here. Mookie, what's up? He just posted this, so. SoundCloud link. This is pretty cool. Definitely sounds like loops, you know, like some loops were put together. Did you do any of the melodies or I'm assuming you did the drums. Harsh. What's going on, bro? Where's let me mix sounds fine. You did all the melodies? Yeah, man. That's the best beat that I've heard from you, for sure. If you guys aren't familiar with Donuts, aka Mookie, he pretty much started out in the live streams just... he wasn't on this level, that's for sure. I would definitely choose a better kick drum there. See, now I could start going a little harder on you, because now you're on a different level in terms of really the music theory. That's the main thing that I'm impressed with here, because you did do all the melodies. That's why I was like, I'm assuming they're, you know, all loops. So if you did all the melodies, bro, the drum patterns, that's definitely an improvement too. Like, he used to not know where to put snares. Like, he wouldn't come in on the right spots when he made his drum patterns. So everything sounds in place. So yeah, just nitpicking about drums. The kick drum could definitely be improved upon. I would just replace that sample. I would replace that sample for sure. Bass isn't bad. I probably would do something different though. Go for something a little more aggressive. This sounds a little flat, a little flabby. There's definitely some phase cancellation, or maybe not, you know, complete cancellation, but some phasing issues going on or something. Yeah, maybe too much distortion. You might have even like parallel distorted it or something. Yeah, talk about the bass a little bit. I'm curious about what you did with that bass, or if that's like a sample that you picked up. But yeah, the bass could probably use some help there too. All right, let's go ahead and let's go back in time here. Let's see, July 19th. What's the date today? The 22nd? So this is sort of recent as well. We're going to kind of go day by day instead of going all the way back. Fat Hedonist, what's up? Good to see you here. He's here from Another Monster Productions Discord. We met in there for our Sunday Q&A. We do Sunday Q&As. I should actually link that in the description here. But we're doing Sunday Q&As in Another Monster Productions Discord every Sunday at 1 p.m. And those have been going pretty good so far. But yeah, we definitely would love to have those grow and pick up some steam. So feel free to join us. I'll definitely get a link in the Discord here soon, or in the description here soon. Witty Beats, where you been? Where have I been? That's what he's asking. Around, working on some things, doing a lot of work in the background, which made me think that I really need to start my vlog back up, because man, so much has been going on behind the scenes that I would love to talk about, but I can't do that on my tutorial channel because it has nothing to do with, you know, FL Studio tutorials. So I'm thinking I need to start the vlog back up. That would be at Ian Ross, just my Ian Ross channel. DJ Vivaldi, what's up? I just saw that you had a recent post here. We're about to listen to that. So yeah, if I start the vlog back up, I'll let you guys know if you guys are interested in like the whole music entrepreneurship, just being a music producer and trying to make money as a music producer in today's day and age. And that's pretty much what I've been doing for the past coronavirus. I've been making money, y'all. I've been just trying to build a business, build a company, and I've been trying to explain that while listening to this beat in the background. Let's turn this up a little bit. I don't know why my settings are so low here. See, when you crank it, that bass sounds pretty cool actually, but let's go ahead and go back a little bit here, and I'll actually review this a little bit. It's definitely the loudest thing in the beat, but it's probably a little too loud compared to everything else. Not a fan of the sound selection. And for some reason, all the melodies are kind of panned to the left. So yeah, maybe work on the stereo field, get those panned a little differently so it's more balanced. This part sounds really cool. It's just really open. There's plenty of room for an artist or yeah, an artist to throw some lyrics right here. Yeah, right there. I actually kind of like how much the bass stands out, but again, it probably is too loud though. Let's go to the next one here. This is on YouTube. I don't remember being able to play YouTube links inside of Discord. Is this new? Yeah, we weren't able to do this before, right? Yeah, I am in good health. I'm in great health, actually. I've been working out. I've started working out again. So I've been feeling really good. A lot of energy. I've been, except for last night, I kind of fixed my sleep schedule. So I've been getting a good amount of sleep and waking up earlier than ever. And it's definitely been helping my productivity for sure. That's why you're seeing new videos every day this week. But I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm going to go back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule and go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Plus, I'm going to go live every so often on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. So I'm just going to leave my Saturdays and Sundays open for content creation and editing and stuff like that. And then through the week, I can just kind of work on making music again. So I think that's the new schedule. I'm happy to drop a lot more videos and content for you guys. The 808 was actually from your drum kit. I was actually going to say, if you use that 808, you shouldn't really process it too much, besides maybe some filtering. But yeah, I could definitely tell that you process the 808 or any of those 808s with extra saturation, but that's where we're hearing that extra flatness from that 808, because you're saturating something that's already heavily saturated. Because I made those 808s to the point where you could drag and drop that into the project and you're done. So maybe just go back and decrease the wave shaper a little bit, or side process the wave shaper and just saturate the high end of those 808s. That's what I would do. As far as I know, YouTube playing in Discord has been there for a bit. Oh, okay. Well, oh, you know what it is? I used to go to the YouTube link to like and comment on the video. That's what I did different. But I like what everyone's doing here. Oh, it's like the same person doing the same likes over and over again. But maybe we should start doing that. I also noticed that David's Discord, Another Monster Productions, his Discord is super colorful. Like, all the names have, you know, different assignments and whatnot. So I might need to start doing that. I like the video. I'm a fan of Devil May Cry for sure. Kick is really punchy, but the 808 is really low. Again, sound selection, the melodies. It sounds like you use stock sounds, like maybe like stock one shots even, but yeah, they just sound like older sounds. DJ Vivaldi on the electric guitar here. What kind of guitar is that, by the way? I know you have like 5 different guitars. I've seen pictures of your setup and you have all kinds of instruments. I'm super interested in getting some sort of jazz guitar, or a hollow bodied or a semi-hollow. I know, you know, I would really want to spend more than 600. You know, I would really want to get a good one. I just don't have time to learn how to play. I don't have time to learn how to play. That's the problem. That's the problem. And that's why I'm looking into getting some ample guitar plugins, possibly. Because that's the closest thing that I've heard to a good semi-hollow body guitar that would fit in the genres that I'm kind of working with right now. They're just really versatile. You know, I'm not gonna fault you for your style, Vivaldi. Like, you always change things up pretty often throughout the track. I just feel like there's definitely a play for you in sync licensing or trying to get your music into well, let me just ask, have you tried putting your music into music libraries or anything like that? I'm curious what you've tried to do with your music. Here's another one. And you'll hear that he changes it up in terms of the types of instruments, sometimes the style. Like, there's a lot of different variety overall. Like, if you go back and listen to the past streams, yeah, totally different style from before. Sounds like some old school drum machine, you know, drum machine drums. Yeah, the whole beat sounds like it was made with one of the old school drum machines. You're using an electroacoustic guitar with many plugins on top of it. Okay. Yeah, I've thought about getting one of those too. Actually, that was one of my first choices, an electric acoustic, but I want something a little more aggressive now. Oh, I see someone's hopping in the live stream or the voice channel. I'll hop in there in a second. Actually, I'll hop in there now. Yo, what's up? Can you hear me? Yo. You have your mic muted if you want to talk. If anyone wants to hop into the voice channel on the Discord where it says live stream, feel free to hop in and we could chat it up a little bit if you have any questions, because we're doing a Q&A as well. Some things are a bit too loud right now. I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, yeah. Not really a fan of the bass there. It's missing, I feel like it's missing sub. Yeah, the kick might be fine if you add that sub behind it, because it just makes the bass sound weak. But the bass just sounds weak because it doesn't have any sub. That's right, Kiji's the one that did the drill beats. This one's great. This is great. I would say right off the bat, even with that long ass intro. Oh man, it was getting crazy too. I'm gonna rewind it too. Dude, this track is crazy good. This is the best drill beat that we've had in the critiques, for sure. For sure, for sure. Like, I used to hate listening to the drill beats that you guys would submit. I was like, what are you guys doing? Like, is this just something that you guys do just to... Man, I didn't know, because, like, this is a totally different level than 90% of the drill beats that you guys were submitting before. When you guys submitted all those links for me to go look at, when I was like, all right, you guys got to send me, like, what is good drill? Because I had no idea. And when I listened to those links, I was like, oh, okay. So, man, there are some people killing it that, you know, really know what's going on in terms of sonics, sound selection. And this right here, it has everything. It's totally on point. But it was about to get crazy right here, too. So. Nice. I love the gating effect. Like, maybe it might be a little overdone, but I like it. I like it. This is fire, bro. I like the mood. But again, I feel like we could add even more sub to that. I think we could add even more sub to that for sure. Let's go ahead and go to the day before. And we're at July 17th with Sumo. I think I listened to this already, actually. Oh, Fat Hedonist, I just saw your comment about a Roland TB303 or the clone, the Behringer clone. That's pretty dope. Do you make any videos? I would love to see a video on that. You should definitely make a video on that. That'd be dope. Yeah, so Sumo is going through some beat block right now. Which is, I feel like that should be pretty rare for him. But yeah, he's going through some beat block right now. But yeah, that's typical Sumo quality right there, but different style because he doesn't do a lot of the boom bap drum patterns. He sticks to more of the trap drum patterns and flex type beat drum patterns. But yeah, that had a nice swing to it for sure. Nice pocket. Nice pocket indeed. Harsh, are you going to submit anything? Harsh is talking about so much talent in here, and he's super talented too. I love the mixtape, bro. The beat tape. I thought that was fire. Vivaldi says he just plays with music and therefore he does not create in a certain genre. Yeah, that's fire. That's exactly why I feel like you're perfect for sync licensing. Like, there's so much opportunity there. There's so much opportunity there. Like, I would definitely jump in on that and start submitting your music into different libraries, and eventually you're going to find a library where they're just placing a lot of your music. Like, you have different pockets that you could go into, and I think that that's what you should be testing out and seeing, you know, where you start landing various placements for specific styles, and then maybe you could hone in on which genre is, you know, making you the most money or what you're starting to have more fun with. But either way, I feel like that's definitely something that I would look into if I had your talents on the different instruments and you just have an ear for immediately going to a different genre, like, no problem. Like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. I feel like everyone would love to be able to do that, because that's when you get into the area where you can start playing with pulling other things from other genres, which is something that we've heard you do plenty of times through a lot of your tracks. So again, just some food for thought. Here's one from July 10th from David Treasure, and then I'll scroll back down and see how we're doing on new submissions there. David Treasure is another guy that he's always freaking improving. It's so crazy, like, how fast you guys improve. It's so crazy. And he's been going deeper and deeper into this dance hall style slash, sometimes he goes into more poppy stuff, but for the most part it's dance hall. What is that vocal from? I remember that vocal, but I can't remember where that's from. Okay, Harsh submitted a few days before where we're at right now. Okay, so we'll see. Just want to hear a nice kick. I'd like to hear that, the bass with the wah on it. I'd like to hear that layered with maybe even another one that's spread out and more high frequency that's doing the same thing. So it sounds more wonk, wonk, like you have a bigger wonk going, if that makes sense. I think that'd sound really cool on this track, because I hear what you're going for and it's given that vibe for sure. But some layering of what you're doing right there, I think that would be really dope for sure. Another one this is from July 8th, and this is 78 BPM, I'm guessing. So a slower track. Someone said he actually gets blocked more often than he'd like. You know, I'm doing a whole MIDI series right now, which actually got me into a little bit of trouble, but we worked it out. Oh, Kiji, yeah, no problem. So this is out of key. The keys are out of key there. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. Let's listen to this one. The other track that you submitted wasn't out of key though. Yeah, we're probably not gonna play the rest of that. As soon as something's off key, I'm probably not gonna play the rest of the track, because really the best critique that you could get is, number one, put it in key. So plenty of tutorials about that. I definitely have that on my channel as well. Not just getting your bass in key, but getting anything in key, even your loops. So look that one up. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Yes, I am back, and I'm back for a little while. I'm going to be back Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. for a little bit. Then I have a 2-week break. I'm going back to St. Louis for a while to visit some old folks, some people that I consider as old folks. And then I'll be back once again with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. But during that time while I'm gone, the tutorials will still be going. And if you guys want, I still can do beat critiques while I'm gone on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And what I can do, I think it would be fun if I had some of my friends jump in on some of those beat critiques and, you know, chime in on what they think as a third-party listener. Someone that's not invested in music whatsoever. They're just a casual listener and what they would think. So I think that would be pretty healthy for you guys, because I know I give a lot of technical information, technical feedback, but at the end of the day, most of your listeners are going to be casual. So maybe you guys need some casual feedback and what a casual listener is hearing right off the bat, and what it might, you know, do for their ears. And maybe that type of feedback can enhance your production in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, if you guys are down for that, I'd be down for doing that while I'm on my little vacay. Yeah, studio is set up, and computer is up and running. I had my computer crash while I was building it 3 different times where I had to reinstall everything. So, yeah, that happened. Let's go ahead and listen to this one. This is at 152 BPM. I have a feeling this one will be in key. There it went. Went off key right there. Yeah, definitely look into scales and stick with your scales. It sounded like you're trying harmonic minor there, and then you're probably doing like melodic minor. Yeah, which I'm not a fan of anyone doing, because it leads to that. That's what melodic minor tends to sound like if you're just kind of fumbling around in that scale. I like how the bass feels behind the neck, but wouldn't make it that spread out. I'm assuming you're talking about David Treasure's track. Damn, got those midis. I messed around with your old midis, but never released anything with those. Oh, there you go. There's something that kind of help beat block for sure. What's the most affordable sound card and mic? I use a Focusrite. I use the second one up, but they have one that is a little bit cheaper. It's like $90 or $99. So look at the Focusrite Scarlets, and those come with plugins and really good ones too. So check that out. I believe it comes with addictive keys. So your selection of one of their libraries, probably Ableton Lite, because Ableton comes with everything. And there's a version of Pro Tools on there, some MIDI packs, some stuff from Softtube that I got. And then they change it up too, so check that out. Yeah, Fat Hedonist just got it for the $100. Yeah, a solo. And yeah, definitely go and check out the, excuse me, check out the registration area, because in there, yeah, purchase on Black Friday. They'll definitely have a sale. They'll definitely have a sale, and they'll have a sale after. They'll have a sale after it too. But, yeah, make sure as soon as you purchase it, go to the registration area, and they have a whole list of goodies for you just for registering the hardware. So make sure you do that. I actually have, I might have unlisted it, but I had a video on it where I unboxed my Focusrite, and I took you guys to the website to show you guys where you get all your free stuff. I appreciate that, DJ Vivaldi. Okay. Let's go ahead and go up to July 7th. It's from Crisscross. It's chill. I would say you did a really good job making a drill type beat sound like something for Lil TJ. I think you you nailed it. I think you freaking nailed it. But I don't like it at the same time. But I'm a fan of Lil TJ too. And I'm starting to like drill beats. But yeah, you basically have the drill drum pattern, and then you have sort of the drill 808 going on with the bass, with the 808. What the heck? Oh yeah, I'm in FL right now. But I think that the melody, the piano melody, which is supposed to be the Lil TJ part, I don't know if it's the sound selection of the keys, because they are really dry, but I feel like it's just the melody itself is just really plain and it's super repetitive, which is, you know, something that happens in drill for sure, but I don't know, I just want something more. I mean, your chorus is pretty cool though. Yeah, it's not bad. I think I'm nitpicking. Yeah, I might be nitpicking a little bit. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm new to the whole drill thing. I'm totally new to the whole drill thing. So you guys have to forgive me about. Yeah, Witty, I'm on board with you. Too chilled. It's too chilled. And I love chill beats. Like, I listen to chill music all the time. So don't get me wrong about chill music. I love it. But when I hear certain sounds and certain melodies that sound like they're trying not to be chilled, but they are chilled, then it just sounds like, I think I want to hear more. Like, it sounds like it wants to do more, but it's not doing it. So it sounds like it's kind of struggling musically. That's the type of conversation that I'd like to have more often with other producers, but I can't, because a lot of producers will kind of just go into the whole, well, I'll use this scale and just type in notes in the piano roll. But like at the same time, I hope a lot of you are like playing that back and getting the sensations and the feelings from different chords and different melodies that you guys make within that. I mean, I know you guys are, but I feel like we're not having that conversation often enough where we're talking about, well, what do you feel after that? I mean, it's something that I've brought up in past live streams where I listen to certain melodies where I'm just like, it's not going anywhere. Like, it's just notes within the scale, which is correct, right? Correct, so to speak. Like, you're not doing anything wrong. But what is it doing to you emotionally? Like, what are you feeling? What is it saying? I mean, to be quite frank with you, no, I'm not going to get into that. I almost just said some crazy stuff, but yeah, at the end of the day, like, you got to ask yourself, like, what are you feeling? Like, what emotion is it giving you in that moment when you're hearing those type of melodies? And then off of that, that's where you build up the rest of the melody or go back and change what the melody was doing before. And that goes with chords, bass lines, drum patterns, and so on and so forth, guys. So something to consider. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly, Harsh. I mean, you said it perfectly right there. Music is supposed to be felt more than heard. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's 100% why my favorite bands in the world are the bands that tend to have more musicality to what they're doing. Like, it took me a while to get into hip hop because a lot of the early hip hop that I was exposed to was very, very rudimentary in terms of, all right, we're going to take this loop and then we're just going to flow over the loop. And they're not thinking about choruses, intros, outros, bridges. The whole song is a bridge, right? So it took me a while to, start getting into hip hop. And it was because of Jay-Z and Timbaland that I got into hip hop. So when that combination happened with Jay-Z Volume 2, I was like, oh crap, okay, so there's music going on, and that made me pay attention to the lyrics, and that made me pay attention to rap and flow. And yeah, it was because of Timbaland's music production and what Jay-Z was able to bring to the table. And that was at 8. I was in 6th grade when that dropped. So it took me a long time compared to a lot of my peers to get into hip hop, because by then, man, they're listening to hip hop ever since like 2nd, 3rd grade. So it took me a while to get into it. Let's see. Do I find it easy making foreign beats? If you mean foreign by, beats that I'm not used to making, yeah, I think everyone finds it more difficult to make what you're not used to making, for sure, for sure. But if you mean foreign in a different type of way, I'm not sure what you're saying there. Again, if anyone's in the live stream voice channel and you want to chat and ask a question, feel free. Super clean. Yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with the mix. This really should be in the self-promo section, for real. But yeah, fresh and dope music. Yeah, I'm sure all these are fire. I like your artwork too. I see a lot of people doing this exact artwork, so there must be a template going around. But yeah, the artwork is fire. I see why a lot of people are using it, for sure. Shit, I might use it too. Kyle Stemberger kind of samples that aren't kind of vibey, that aren't like vibey, but definitely crazy melodies. Yeah, harsh. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the mixtape, were these part of the mixtape? I'm assuming so. But yeah, everything's super on point. 8 a.m. saying, I got new headphones for my 808s, but my old beats sound so thin, but I've never removed the low, and since it sounded fine in my old headphones. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. And still test them on other sound sources too, if you can, like your car speakers. Because, yeah, even with my headphones, it's a balance between using these for years, but also testing stuff out on multiple systems and knowing that, okay, that's what that means in my headphones, if you get what I'm saying there. DJ Vivaldi, music is a way of expressing your feelings, and it is not important in which genre we create. Absolutely. Absolutely. For sure. And this is a Jaden Smith type beat. I could hear that. Switch up. And again, everything's super clean, well balanced, and super on point. But yeah, he posted these, the mixtape and these beats in the InflightMuzik Facebook group, I believe. That's where I first heard them. Yeah, definitely sound, yeah, I could hear Jaden Smith on that. Juice WRLD type beat. I'm interested in this. Yeah, it's been a while since I heard these, because this was like over a month ago, right? Harsh? It's been a while now. Let me see the date. Let's see what kind of views you're getting. .132, and this was July 2nd. Now I'm on my InflightMuzik live account. I'll go ahead and give you another like here. Yeah, I'm on my InflightMuzik live account. So this is my first time listening on this account. Oh, crap. Get back. Yeah, sound selection's on point after I just got through saying, you know, calling everyone else out for sound selection. It just wasn't there for those other tracks.
On the beat.
Boom bap drum pattern. Nice heavy swing. That's what stands out the most in there. I love the synth bass on this one. What synth bass is that? Because this ain't a 3X oscillator. I'm guessing it's like something from Analog Lab or something. Or V Collection. That's what Raphael be using. And then Harsh says, no, actually it's your 3X oscillator synth. Okay. Well, good job on the mix, bro. Yeah, I definitely only use the 3X oscillator trick that I showed you guys for all my synth basses. But I have started exploring the V Collection synths that I have, just because I want to explore some different textures and whatnot. But even in that pack, I think I gave you guys like what, 5 different presets, or maybe 10 different presets. I think it was only 5 different presets, but 5 different presets was like, that's a lot. That's a lot that you can do with. Those were five of my favorite ones too, so it wasn't like just 5 random ones. So, you know, I keep feeling guilty about looking over at the chat, but now I'm realizing, no, that's why the camera is pointed that way anyway. Or when I look that way, the camera's pointed that way. I used to have my camera, or the screen capture of the camera, in the top right corner, and because of that, I flipped the camera around so that I had to look that way in order to make the camera look like I'm looking in the right direction of the chat, if that makes sense. Probably not, but anyway, I'm just not used to it being right. Yeah, those M40 headphones I heard are pretty good. I haven't used them myself. Same thing with the DTs. I think I'm going to buy some DTs because so many people use those DTs. So I want to hear what they're hearing. And give some advice on using DTs versus these Sonys. What I like about these Sonys, they're only $90, and this is actually my second pair. So because they're so cheap, I don't feel bad about these breaking. Like whenever I need to replace them, I could replace them, and they lasted me quite a while too. So it was like 5 years or something. So I think that's shorter than the average person. I just move around a lot, so my equipment tends to go through rougher times than most. I like the sample here, Ocelot. Did you change your name? Wasn't it Ocelot before? Without the T? A C instead? You know, I want to try those. Yeah, I love this track, bro. This is clean. That's funny saying that about a lo-fi track, right? Ocelot said, "Yep, that was my name. I changed it to a T for no reason at all." Now things are better now that it's T instead of a C. Oh, man. I always have trouble with picking names and whatnot. I recently started a company and I almost messed up naming that because we almost missed all of our social medias, and I had thought that I purchased the website months ago, and I don't know, like, I guess I didn't, and the name was taken, so I had to slightly change the name a little bit. But I mean, overall it wasn't a big deal because it was sort of a better name anyway. Hey, I never seen that before. Got 100 messages today on Restream chat. Or maybe I have seen that before. I don't remember. Nobody Likes You said, I almost complimented his last one. Finally. Oh, man. Yeah, just look into scales and making sure that you're sticking to the notes in the scale. But I recommend looking into your basic minor scale and working with that, because it sounds like that's what you're trying to do. It sounds like you're trying to make minor scale tracks that are written in the minor scale, but you start out in the minor scale and then all of a sudden, boom, you're in harmonic minor. I'm like, okay, all right, we can do that. And then all of a sudden it's not in either of them, and I'm just like, well, you lost me. Yeah, that track is something that belongs in a Spotify playlist. You're on Spotify, right? I think we've had this conversation before. I like the sound selection here. Nice effects. Good hi-hat levels. Hopefully this is the same hi-hat pattern throughout the whole thing. Well, you could change it up a little bit. Yeah, this is what he usually makes. So that last one with the when he was doing that drill crossover, that was kind of new for him. I am talking about the same guy, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is nothing but fire. I have nothing bad to say about this. I mean, start, sending this out. Yeah, make a pack of those. Start sending those out. That's what I'd do. Make a pack. Let me check your upload schedule. I wonder how hard you're working here. Because you're always submitting beats. Are you uploading beats that often, or are you just sending old stuff? So you can see how often you submit beats to this channel, because I'm even subscribed on my live channel, and I don't subscribe to anyone that, except for people that submit beats. I think I missed Harsh's. I need to go back and add his subscription to the live. Videos. Oh, yeah. So you're uploading all the time. Yeah, 4 videos in the past while. Yeah, maybe a little break right here, but you have 4 videos in the past 30 days. It's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, fire track. Fire. Trolley. What happened to the... Well, we'll play it on YouTube. I'm not liking the melody. I feel like everyone's heard this melody. Bass is too loud. Needs to be controlled somehow, someway. Yeah, I don't like the melody, basically. And I know you make other stuff too. Let's go to one of your other beats. I don't know what's going on with that link. Let's see what you've made recently. That was back in June. This was 2 days ago. Rich the Kid. Okay, this is probably much better.
Hey, we can fuck little mama, I can't lip lock. Gucci spend 100 on some new socks. Gotta check it went.
What the heck? Let's try nothing else. Let's go to this track right here. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling that melody. When I see this name, I think of Sumo's tag. I feel like it's going to be pronounced, or the person that did Sumo's tag is going to say Disordia. Meow is typing. Oh, I guess I need to scroll back down. Let's see, this is from June 24th. Cool. So I'll scroll back up to this section. This is fire. I like it. It's cool. I feel like it's a long track. I feel like it should only be like a minute or two of that if it's the same thing over and over again. But I do like what's going on there for sure. Let's see if we have some new submissions here. And we sure do. Witty Beats.
Witty Beats go crazy.
Not mastered yet? Well, that just means it's not loud then, right? It was Google Translate. Who'd you learn that from? Lifestyle did it or something? Who had that tutorial where they used Google Translate to make the tag? I feel like it was Lifestyle did it. This is nice. Some rhythm pop. That gated synth, maybe add a little harmonics to that, make it more bright, and that'll stand out a little bit more and it'll sound really nice. Oh shoot, it's only been an hour. It's funny. That perk might be a little too loud in the background there. Some Afro pop. Nice flute. I like the flute pattern too.
Witty Beats go crazy.
Are the guitars from Loops? They sound familiar. Like the literal guitar sound familiar. Oh, you didn't see any tutorial for it? You just did it? That's awesome. You should make a tutorial doing that. I feel like everyone would watch that. That could be the start of your YouTube channel, bro. Do it in Spanish. Do it in Spanish with English subtitles. Dude, everyone's gonna watch that video. This is my favorite one. This is fire. Yeah, your drums are on point on all of them too. Except for that little perk. Yeah, I mean, overall, I wouldn't. You're at a level where I wouldn't worry about mixing. I would just, you know, these tracks are done. They're good enough. Yeah, I guess that's why you said they're not mastered yet. Yeah. Yeah, loop guitars. Yeah, I recognize not those exact patterns, but I recognize the packs, the actual guitar that made, like, you know, the 50 different loops that were in those packs. Like, I don't listen to every freaking loop in every pack, but I recognize the sonics of certain sounds. But I hate packs like that, where every guitar in the pack is exactly identical to the other one. Like, add some effects on that, or have the dry version and wet versions where you did different stuff with it. I mean, that might have been one of those packs where they did do that, because some people do that. But this is cool. It's pretty chill. It's way different from your other ones, so that's what I like most about it. Yeah, good, high quality on all of them. I like that. I like it. Sumo. Let's see what's going on here. When did you make this one? I like having the dry versions of my loops. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why you would not do both. Now, why don't you just hop on, oh, never mind. I thought someone else said that. Damn, I hated that intro. I did not like that intro. There was a literal yawn in there. I'm going to tell you when it should drop. Boom. Drop it. Drop it. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are we waiting for at this point? You just want to do it again? No, not yet. Hold on. Wait for it. No. Now, how fire would it have been if that actually happened at 7 seconds? Like, no one's expecting that, and it hits pretty nice. Yeah, flute's fire. Is that the Jubal flute? I need to buy contacts so bad. Hey, David Treasure. We went over one of your tracks earlier. We were talking about your overall style and what you're used to making and how much you keep improving, like, every time. But yeah, that track was pretty good. I think we all liked it. I would like to hear a different verse. So you repeated the verse right here. So I would like to hear a switch up here. Oops. But yeah, I tend to treat Sumo more harsh than everyone else because we work directly with each other, so he can handle it. Dude, this is super, and it's sold. No wonder, bro. I think he had another one up there that was sold too. This is sick. Bro, where was the intro, right? Where was the freaking intro? It just dropped. It just dropped. You just freaking started the beat, and it was fire from beginning to probably end. All 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Like, when you have that much energy at the very beginning, like, this is a dance floor type beat where, like, this is the type of beat that every DJ, I used to DJ, guys, every DJ loves beats like this, where as soon as you turn it on, it's boom, all right, let's go, let's go. And you have 4 minutes and a half of that. Yeah. That's exactly it. Woody says, I only make beats for sale. Well, I assumed you're trying to sell all your beats, right? Oh, you're saying you... What? You're not saying that you make all of your beats sold. You're not pretending that they're all sold, are you? Like, that keeps you from selling the beat, right? If they're all sold. But that's not what you're saying, is it? I don't know why I'm thinking that that's what you're meaning to say. Because I think we all assume, no, that short thing is in the intro. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're saying. Because I've known people to do that, where they won't mark all their beats sold, but they'll mark, certain beats sold like they got, sales going on. Which, that makes sense, but if you're going to go through and literally say everything's sold, I don't know if that really helps too much. I think that's counterintuitive. Okay, yeah. 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 It's the other way around. He's not crazy. On a cheap price, you mind sharing what you consider cheap? I mean, there's no shame in, getting started and, selling at a cheap price. I'll tell you guys the price that I sold my first exclusive for. It was 75, but well, it wasn't 75 bucks. It was $100, but I only got like $79.99. Like 20% was taken from it because it was through mybeatshop.com. So that was my first experience in the whole online beat selling thing. Come a long way. I'm always occupied to make free beats. Setsy.
No boy, what you saying?
Battle cries. Oh, okay. I forgot Setsy is 8 a.m. Volume's kind of low. Craig Dobb, what's up? It's cool. I like it. 8 a.m. I've definitely heard better beats from you in terms of just me personally being more interested in what's going on in the beat. This sounds like one of your more basic, one of your more basic beats. I'm sure you would agree. But it's really nice. There's nothing bad about it, but it's not special from your collection. Let's say that. It's ironic seeing 2020 on there, and there's just so much synthwave going on in today's world, like more synthwave than ever before, right? Like, but it's so funny, like I feel like even back in the 80s, we kind of felt like, all right, 2020, that's when you'll hear this type of music, 80s type of music. And sure enough, here we are. And synthwave is like one of the bigger genres in electronic music. It's crazy. It's mind-blowing to me. I feel good about that, being an 80s baby. What kind of synths do you use, by the way? I'm assuming you're using virtual synths? I only assume that because I never really hear you play with the filters too much. I just said that, and there you go. So, never mind. Maybe you do use hardware right there, because that sounded very hardware. I'm an idiot because I freaking did a whole series on coloration plugins, and I totally forgot the main coloration plugins that I actually use, which are filters. So I already moved on to my MIDI series, so I'm going to have to go back at the end of that series and tack on filtering, because I do have some vintage filters, vintage plugin filters that really do a good job mimicking the hardware in terms of just warming up your digital sound and just making it sound a little bit better than what it would without it. But I wouldn't necessarily say that it's, you know, exactly like hardware or anything like that. It's just a different sound that reminds me of it, for one, but two, it just sounds better than digital. So, or your usual digital filter. So I definitely need to do a tutorial on that and show you guys the differences between the two, because it's pretty obvious to me. Again, if anyone wants to hop into the voice channel and ask a question or chat, feel free. It's pretty loud. We got a lot of mud going on. Sounds like a lot of build-up around 500 hertz. Like a lot of those mid frequencies. And then your bass line's like super low, so the key of the song, I think, might be a little too low. Maybe pitch it up a few semitones. I keep playing with this thing. Got a lot of vocals going on in the background. Feel like that probably needs to be EQ'd. I think a lot of your muddiness is coming from your reverbs. There's a lot of reverb on that guitar, reverb on the vocals. I just heard your background guitar play an off note, I think. And the kick drum is missing. I hear it, but it's definitely not loud enough. Nice little switch up. That synth bass needs to be EQ'd too. It has too many sub frequencies for sure. So I would cut out everything below, at least below 20 hertz, but I go higher than that. Maybe 30 hertz. Sometimes I go higher than that. The highest I go is 40, 41. I think that's the highest I've ever gone. But I'm always just using my ears and testing it out again back with different systems. I did a test personally with, I forget where I did this test, but basically they went through all the frequencies all the way down to like 0 hertz. I don't know. It was definitely below hearing, passed below what I could hear anyway. But I remember as soon as it started going past 39, 38, that's when I started hearing dropouts, like where I was like struggling to hear sub frequencies. And this was in headphones. So it's not like my room was playing any tricks on me or anything. So I'm talking about what I actually use every day. So these headphones, even though they are rated to go down to at least 20 hertz, I believe, it might even go down past that, like 15 hertz or something. But either way, I personally can't hear. As soon as it hits like 36 hertz, that's when I get serious dropouts. Like I'll barely be able to hear it. But I start noticing degradation right around 39, 38. That's when it starts dropping out. So if you could find that test, or if I could find that test, I'll post that online somewhere. But you guys could probably do one yourself inside of FL Studio with a sine wave and just have that drop down, read your spectrometer or span, if you have span, just see where the frequencies are going and see what your headphones are capable of, and or test out your monitors and see what your room is doing in those different frequency ranges as you pitch the sine wave down, up or down. But you'll notice that you really can't hear anything solid below 40. Like as soon as it starts going below 40, those frequencies are really, really tough to hear. And I believe it's below 20 hertz, or I know it's below 20 hertz. Humans are not capable of hearing. But I doubt you'll find any human that's capable of hearing 25 hertz or 30 hertz consistently as well as 100 hertz or 80 hertz. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to another new track from DJ Vivaldi. It's called 90 Miles Out. Sumo says he could hear 17 hertz, barely, but he can. Yeah, I probably could hear lower than, like I said, serious dropouts where I start noticing, yeah, that's an issue is 35 hertz or 36 hertz. It starts at like 38, 39. And then like anything below 30, it's like, oh man, yeah, I might like hear a blip or something here or there. But yeah, it's a struggle. So I personally cut it out in all my mixes because if it's not important to me and it still sounds amazing, then it's probably going to sound amazing on other systems too. But, and it's proven to have done so as well. So it's stuff that I'm still testing out in my own mixes. I change my mixes up pretty often. I tend to do a lot more mixing than other producers, which is why so many producers tend to compliment me on my mixes. But, you know, I try not to spend too much time on them. You know, I still like to work fast. Do you hear lower frequencies or feel them? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, you should be able to feel them. You should be able to feel them better than you could hear them once it gets into the 20, 30 hertz range. Yeah, Simo's really young. That's once he gets older, like I'm 35 or yeah, how old am I? Yeah, I'm 35. So, my hearing probably isn't as good as what it was when I was 17. Happy birthday, by the way. You're like 16 not too long ago. I think you were like 15 when I first started messaging, or when you first started hopping in onto the lives. Do you think you have hearing damage? No. No, I could still hear better than most humans. I just know that I can't hear those, you know, sub frequencies. But when it comes to high frequencies, yeah, I hear better than most people. And I think that's why I get those really crispy mixes. Because I get really annoyed with crispy mixes as well. So I'm really sensitive to high frequencies. If the frequencies are too harsh, I'll EQ those out. And by EQing those out, that allows you to boost or enhance the other frequencies that aren't so harsh. And that's how you get super, super clean high end that's nice and bright, but not annoying. What the heck just happened? My computer just went to sleep for some reason. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, here's 15, 16, then 17, and 4 days. Oh, you're okay. So you'll be 17 in 4 days. Congrats, man. Yeah, once again, totally different genre than the other tracks. And then this will change up too, right? Nice. Yeah, he'll touch on all kinds of instruments. This sounds like a VST though, the brass. It's hard to find a good brass VST. I'm kind of curious about Output's brass VST, but I recently got the BBC Symphonic Orchestra. That has the best brasses that I could possibly find, especially for the price range. But yeah, I think I need to get the more, like something like Arc Metropolis Sumo, something like that. That's when you start getting into high-end brass that sounds super, super realistic. I mean, it's real brass. They're recording it. They're just samples, but the way that they're recorded, how meticulous they are with the articulations and whatnot, those libraries from Spitfire are just in a class of their own. Do you always need to boost your high frequencies to have crispy vocals? No. Nope. You don't always have to. I tend to though. Like people always talk about, oh, be careful not to boost or whatever. When it comes to sound design, I'm doing whatever the heck I want to do. When it comes to mixing, every once in a while, I'll boost. Usually when I'm boosting, it's specifically to boost into another plugin. So I'm driving specific frequencies into, say, more saturation or a compressor or some other effect where I just want to affect high frequencies or mid frequencies or low frequencies and have those push the other plugin into doing whatever it does. But when it comes to vocals, that's going to depend on the artist, male, female. It's going to depend on the microphone. It's going to depend on the preamp. It's going to depend on your converters. It's going to depend on the room that you recorded in. It's going to depend on the vocal performance. It's going to depend on where the artist is standing in front of the microphone. It depends on a lot of stuff where you have to figure out, all right, well, is this something where it's necessary for me to boost because I'm not getting those high-end frequencies? Or is it something where you feel like you just need to clean it up a little bit and just take away some muddiness from the lower end? But either way, always cut first. And that's going to tell you more than anything whether or not you need to boost something. And always keep in mind something that you can do to combat the troubles of even worrying about whether or not to boost. Go ahead and boost and then just turn down the overall level of the EQ. And then it will literally be like all you did was just cut. So just turn down the EQ to where the highest boost is at 0 dB. And then it will literally be like you cut all those frequencies instead of boosted the frequency that you boosted. So that's one way to solve all that nonsense if you're worried about it. But at the end of the day, just use your ears and you'll be fine. That's what I really recommend. Don't be worried about boosting. Do it and see if you like it. I love that guitar. That guitar is fierce. Where's that guitar from? That guitar is super, super clean. That's like a deadly sounding guitar. I feel like it sounds clean, but so aggressive at the same time. This is the first drill beat you ever made? Yeah, it's super on point. Witty says beat arcward. He's probably not used to drill beats like me. Sumo put a rim shot in the Discord and it's still the best rim you've ever had. Prod Kim said that one needs better sound selection for the melody. I got distracted by the guitar, so I gotta listen to the melody, I guess. This is kind of basic. I think that hi-hat might be a little too loud too. Look, Kim said needs more complexity. It needs something because it is kind of, it's just basic. Like, you know, everyone always wants to talk about how you got to leave space for the vocalist. Yeah, but you also got to entice a vocalist to hop on the track too. You got to do something interesting, right? Like you can't just use the excuse, well, I'm leaving space for the vocalist, so I'm not going to add anything to it. It's not necessarily about adding anything to it. Like you just got to make what's there better in terms of enticing someone to groove, move, feel the rhythm, jump onto the track. But here it's just dun, 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 dun. It's not really gonna move me personally. But sound selection's good, the mix is good, arrangements, you have definite sections where it's clear cut, here's the verse, here's the chorus. So you know what you're doing, but now it's time to take it another level. So yeah, that's the type of critique that I give to people that are like on the edge of, hey, you got something there, so now let's, you know, push it to where you could start getting placements. Because these beats where it's like, okay, I'm going to put the name of an artist on there and just do a basic melody. I mean, there's a reason why it's called a basic melody, right? I mean, you're using the word basic for a reason. Melody's really low.
Look at my boy, he get money. You go. Don't look back, keep counting them honeys. 7 days, nigga, Monday through Sunday. Strapped up, can't take nothing from me. I got a drip, bitch, I was bummy. I came from under, bitch, I'm a zombie. I talk to myself, cause it can get real lonely. Hey, keep it to myself, cause I'm my realest homie. Bitch, I never lied. All I got is pride. No one been where I'm going, so got my only guide. And if shit hit the fan, boy, I know the club gon' ride.
It's all off key. It's all off key. It would be different if he was just rapping, but he's trying to do the whole melody rap thing, and it's not in key with the song. Not that that would be easy to do anyway on that track. I did like the overall vibe, but yeah, it was super muffled. That second snare is too loud. I need better sound selection on those synths. Those synths are a no-go. That piano's a little too loud. Maybe a different kick. the kick is hitting. It's a good level, but I don't like the sonics of the kick. It sounds like a real kick drum, like an acoustic kick drum, but you need one of those hard-hitting trap kicks that just knock sonically. But this sounds like you're using an acoustic kick drum, so it doesn't have that same power or knock, but it's at the right level for an acoustic. But yeah, it sounds like it's trying to be a trap kick, but it's not quite all the way there. I like that bell, but I would have just had that bell hit once and then stop it and then tease us with it, because it's ear candy for sure. But now you have a whole melody going on with that bell. It's a little too much now. Yeah, just that one hit would have been nice, and then another hit at, just one hit per bar, and then drop it out again. That's what I would have done with that. Nice little switch up. Yeah, hyper pop, trap type beat. Makes sense with this drop right here. No problem, Lucky. You should try my hi-hat slide trick that I like to do on a lot of my beats. I just saw someone either talk about it in a tutorial or something like that, but I think they were doing it on their own too, so it's not like a secret technique or anything, but it's something that I was doing in literally all my beats for like a really long time. So it's kind of like something that you would expect in one of my tracks, but I think it would sound really good with the sounds that you chose right here to slide those open hats. Like that would have been perfect right there. And then maybe turn them down too. They might be a little loud, but especially if you're going to slide them, you don't want that to be too distracting. So you want to level that so that it's not, crazy. Witty, do you sell your beats on BeatStars or Airbit or? There we go. Drums are all hitting. I think that's the most important thing. As long as your melodies are in key and there's something interesting about what's going on, just make sure your drums knock and you should have a beat that's ready to go. And that's why a lot of these are selling. Not too sure about the whole 808 tag though, but this is a nice switch up. Some pop. See, that's smart. Yeah, you sell locally. And see how fast he's able to sell? Because he actually is face to face with people in his community. That had like Kanye, what's that album? I forget the album with Flashing Lights and Stronger, Faster. It's pretty dope. Was it Graduation? Yeah. That was a dope album. just missing bass. This would be fire if you had some bass in here. There's like no sub on that bass. It's all mid frequencies. You clip the hell out of that kick. Dang. That whole beat squashed. Yeah, that bass now. Do you hear all that distortion, y'all? Yeah, Sumo pointed out too. Everything's distorted now. You thought it was all good just a week ago, back when the kick was clipping on its own. But as soon as that bass came in, and you still sold the beat. I hope you got the track outs, bro. 8 a.m. Yeah, it definitely sounds like some Pyrex.
Yo, wake up, it's 8 a.m.
Yeah, that's right. That's like Witty saying now, remember, it's not mastered. Yeah, as long as he gets the track outs, it doesn't matter, right? I feel like I'm gonna pull up the boost knob on the sampler like, oh, okay. Old Talk, what's up? Let's see what's going on Twitch. Ah, it's just me and you, Old Talk. Happy to have you. We just had Lucky in here. Guess he peaced out. Live on Twitch, y'all. Oh, he is still here. Oh, okay, cool. They're not counting me as a viewer. It's nice. Look at this thing go. I'm doubling down on YouTube and Twitch. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, if any of you guys are on YouTube, but you actually have a Twitch account, I prefer you guys go over to Twitch. In fact, I promise you, if you guys go over to Twitch, I'll start doing secret Twitch streams, because I was already going to do like extra streams randomly on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, I know, I love it. It's actually kind of in sync with the beat. That's so dope. It's totally in sync. It's totally in sync. Oh man, life. Anyway, let's go to the next track here. Pause that. Yeah, totally in sync. That was fire. Help us learn vocal chops and slice X. I've never done vocal chops and slice X. Oh, I should have raised my right hand. Brack Jesus. Oh damn, yeah, he sure did say Slice X, not Fruity Slicer. Yeah, I've used Slice X one time to try to learn how to use it for a tutorial, and I was like, nah. I could definitely hear, yeah, Freddie Gibbs, Joey Badass. Yeah, this is hitting different. Did I skip you? Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Huh. Oh, yep. Well, thank you for resubmitting, because you would have stayed skipped. Craig Dobb. Tech 9 Strange Music, I'm very familiar. Let's see if this sounds like something he would rap on. Yeah, I mean, I could hear what you're going for, but definitely needs some more finessing. The pizzy strings, those could be nicer. Like, they need to be more plucky. Maybe compress those a little differently to get those plucks to really stand out, so it's like... But the drum pattern's just not it. And the drum sounds, the snare sounds like it's like clacking wood or something. You're in the right tempo though. Right tempo. Witty Beats, Hustle Project.
Willy Beats Panduk. In the Velo Kukacha ni Pakwata. Tryna get the money ni Shikwata. A mama any ocean Kalakata. Tryna get money, tryna below your kwacha. Just the Kukacha ni Pakwata.
Dude, you better whitelist my channel if you have all these copyrighted. I don't want to see like a million freaking copyright notices from Witty Beats because you have all these beats that are sold that I'm playing for some reason. Like, why are you getting feedback on beats that you already sold? There's some extra distortion on here too. Fire beat though. Song was pretty cool. The vocal mix is on point. Whoever mixed the vocals. Did you mix the vocals? Lakim, did you make the guitar? Oh, thank goodness. Witty's like, no copyrights. I mean, not that it matters. I don't even monetize this channel anyway. But it's just really annoying to see like a bunch of copyright notices after you just played a bunch of beats for people and gave them feedback. And you're like, oh, give me your money. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't even make money off this channel. Oh, Prodlo Kim said, everything's you. Do you play electric or acoustic guitar? Or do you just play, or I'm asking if you play both electric and acoustic guitar and not just acoustic? Okay. Are you on Instagram? Yeah, DM me on Instagram. Yeah, Sumo knows why I'm asking. Yeah, it's so funny when we, I mean, that's the whole purpose of these streams. That's the whole purpose of these streams. Besides, you know, doing the general helping one another, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm trying to build something here. Let's see here. Witty says, when's the next stream? Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. United States Eastern Time. I'm actually going to be heading out of here right around in about 15 minutes or so. Looks like we're getting towards the end of the stream here as well, so Yeah, I might need to get Harsh on the team too. I might need to get Harsh on the team. He's been more loyal than most others, and he's always consistent. He's always messaging me, and he's always good about it. Like, he's never annoying. Like, he's always, you know, he has good timing with his messages. Old Talk says, I like this guitar beat quite a lot. I agree. Like, I had to play that all the way through, brother. And if you made those melodies and you're playing your own stuff, yeah, I'd like to invite you to be a part of something that I'm working on. So, yeah, DM me on IG. Harsh, definitely shoot me a DM. I probably should have asked you about that a while back, but I knew that you're working on some stuff, and I kind of wanted to see what your beat tape would turn out like, and turned out great. Turned out great. So let's go ahead and finish off the critique with a few more plays. This is from David Treasure. Woody says he'll be here Friday. Yeah, bro, I enjoyed listening to your tracks because they're well done. Yeah. Jump on in Friday. It's dope that you're selling a lot of tracks locally and working with a lot of local rappers and whatnot. You should definitely start a YouTube channel and, you know, start recording the process of you making those beats, and then get some video of those rappers recording to your tracks, because if they're all local, that means you have access to their freaking bedroom or wherever it is that they're posting up their microphone. So hop into those sessions with them, record them, and post that up on your IG and show that, man, there's people seriously rapping on your beats. Like, that's more powerful than, hey, bro, check out my beats. I mean, y'all got to start doing more. Y'all got to start doing more. And Witty, you're doing more. You're a great example of someone that's doing more, because who else is out here actually slinging beats face to face? None of y'all, right? So if you're doing that, take it another step further. Don't just settle for being ahead. Get so far ahead that you start lapping people. Get so far ahead that you start lapping people. So if you already got that down pack where, all right, I'm selling beats to local rappers, well, what can you do after that? What can you do after that? Turn that into content, man. You have all these platforms. You got TikTok, you got Instagram, you have YouTube. It's all free. It doesn't cost anything to make a post. It doesn't cost nothing to make a post. Man. Y'all follow Witty's example. He's actually out here physically doing things. And off of that, you could bridge that into something even bigger than what you're already doing. So if you get a head start like Witty, capitalize on that head start. Find other avenues of doing more when you already did something special, because now you have something that no one else has. So if you get into that position, use that ability to create other things. And that's what I'm talking about in terms of just turning that into content and then bridging that. And that will create more stuff in the future in terms of giving you other ideas and, of course, bringing in more clients. It's a circle that just happens over and over again. And I'm sure you're experiencing that right now locally on the local level, which is why when you scroll up here, sold. And that's just one batch of beats. We're up top earlier, sold. So you're doing something right. And the beats are good too. So, I mean, I wouldn't be telling you this if you didn't have okay beats that were ready to go, ready to be packaged and bought. So all that would be pointless if you weren't ready for it. I'm just missing some high-end frequencies, but overall it's just a really chill beat. But the thing is, because of the type of snare that you chose, that chop snare, it's the only thing that's in that frequency, so it stands out so much. So it makes me feel like there should be other high-end frequencies to kind of balance out the overall beat. But one way that you could remedy that is maybe just switch the snare. The bass sounds really, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it sounds like it needs to be tamed a little bit, whether it's with EQ, compression, or probably both. Probably both. Or maybe it might be overcompressed now. It's kind of hard for me to hear. It sounds like there's just something weird going on in the low end there. Okay, so here's the high frequencies, and as soon as those came in, the whole beat just got balanced. But now with that bass out, let's hear when the bass comes back in. Nice keys. But once again, those keys are really dark. This is dope right here. This is really dope. Really nice vibes, just. Yeah, that was the best part of the beat. And it was exactly what I was talking about in terms of it needed that some high end in there to kind of balance it out, because without that high end going, it just made that snare sound really nasty. So good job with it, especially in that section right there. It really all came together. Let's listen to another one from her. I always like these nice layered snares, because it sounds like there's like a snap in there and a clap and a snare, and it's all like perfectly balanced where you could hear all three, but it just kind of mashes well together. Yeah, I think I could hear like all three of those things. Maybe there's a rim shot in there or something. But it just sounds so detailed and So what language is this? Where are you from? It says Hindi. Hindi rap. Are you from India, Harsh? Yeah, 6% of my YouTube viewers are from India. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but I think the next percentage under that is like, I think it's tied between like almost all the other countries, like France, Germany, Canada, UK. Oh, okay. Well, UK. I think UK is like really high too, like 13% or something like that. But yeah, basically 40% of my audience is from the US, and then everyone else is from the rest of the world, with I think 13% from UK. So like well over 50% of my audience is definitely English speaking. But besides UK and the US, the next biggest chunk of my audience is at 6%, and that's India. So yeah, I keep track of my stats. So yeah. And like I was saying earlier, I was really thinking about starting my vlog back up, because so much has been going on behind the scenes, which is why I haven't been streaming, or why you haven't been seeing as much content coming from me lately. But now that I have everything under control and everything's in motion and I have everything in place, now I'm back to doing the streams and releasing content, no problem. And I definitely have time to kind of document my daily routine and what I'm doing in terms of building a music production lifestyle and business, really. Just trying to figure out what this actually is in 2020 and beyond versus what it was back in the day when I was growing up in the music industry. So, yeah, I think I definitely need to do that. And I said all that because, yeah, I do keep track of all my stats and stuff, and because I am so meticulous of that, I feel like that's information that could help other people in terms of, one, learning that type of information, but two, even encouraging other people to start their own channel or pursue music and not make the same type of mistakes that I've made. Yep. That track was much better than the other one that you submitted, 8 a.m. for sure. For sure.
Grandmaster Flaccid, you don't know me. Got your girl flicking the beam like Yajirobe. And I know that she with you, but that's so pussy. And I grew up in a private island like a Roshi. Even little B can see my big D with ease. Couple F's in the chat, sweet Jesus. H-bomb, rap game, pyrokinesis. I hit a J, doing K, taking L's, but my M reading genius. And all the lights glowing O's with the teacher. P and Q's playing RS, sipping tea with the Reaper. UV rays, seeing life in the preacher. Even W, I turned to get my ass to O-face, but got recurved. Why fuck her? All these bars DBZ with.
It's really hard to hear the lyrics.
Bitch, who's a keeper? Get her knees weaker, and the pussy knee deeper.
Yeah, because of the processing on the vocals, it's kind of hard to hear what the artist is saying. But it's a cool effect. I hear what you're trying to do there, but it was kind of distracting. It was kind of hard to hear what was going on. Hopefully this doesn't stay filtered, because then we would have the same problem as the last track. Like, I need those frequencies to come back in. Right now you have a bandpass filter over everything. Man, such a good opportunity there. Such a good opportunity there, and we didn't get it. So it sounds like you have a bandpass filter over your guitars, and that's cool through an intro, but as soon as the drop comes in, if you open that filter up and all of a sudden you hear the full frequency of those guitars, it's going to make that drop sound amazing. Like, that's a really cool technique that people use in EDM all the time, and I thought that's what you were about to do, but we didn't get to hear it. So now it just sounds like bad guitars, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just like a band of frequencies of guitar that we're hearing. The accompaniment guitar sounds amazing, though. It sounds like you got someone to play that. Is that you playing, or? You just posted this beat. I don't even know if you're in the chat anymore. Yeah, I don't know if it's mixing or sound selection, but that track kind of got messed up. Oh, GarageBand iOS guitars. That's why. Yeah, that's why. That makes sense. Trying to get into loop making, this is what you did. Which ample guitar were you using? The free one, obviously. free one, yeah. It's free for a reason, bro. But hell, I would think that that's better than GarageBand. Yeah, there's no way the free ample guitar is not better than the garage. Actually, I can tell you right now, I just heard it. You would have been... Bro, replace that with the ample guitar, and you're already doing better. You're already doing better. Replace that. Setsi says, Ample's not that good. Still sounds unrealistic. Yeah, it is a plugin at the end of the day. Yeah, do that and then resubmit the beat Friday. Because I'm going to do another beat critique. I think. Yeah, I'm going to do another beat review on Friday, and then on Monday I'm going to be cooking up. And I'm actually going to be cooking up guitar stuff. So 8 a.m. tune in, because you're the one saying it sounds unrealistic or uninspiring. I'll fix that for you. And then same thing with some other guitar plugins. I've actually been trying to freaking get a hold of Ample Guitar, but yeah, they have not responded. They actually haven't opened my emails yet. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me, because I would love to work out some sort of a thing with them. Any good guitar VSTs you know of? Watch the last live stream. That whole entire live stream is based off of that question. Definitely check out that live stream. It's dedicated to that question. And that question came from a Q&A from last Sunday inside of Another Monster Productions. Oh, you know what? I have the link right here. I'm in Discord. I can... Wait. Can I? No, I guess I can't. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I thought I could send an invite myself, but I can't. Okay, well, yeah, I'll get the link to that, because every Sunday at 1 p.m. United States Eastern Time, he and I, and possibly some other producers in the future, will be going over different questions and answers for you guys inside of his live Discord. So that's every Sunday at 1 p.m. I'm going to add that link in these lives so that you guys can hop in there, because I definitely want to build up his Discord as well. And kind of, you know, spread the community, spread each other's community and knowledge, because we have different backgrounds and different insights on music production that I think can help everyone in both of our communities. So that's the end of the stream. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Once again, we'll do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. United States Eastern Time. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep making music.